Everybody, and welcome back to the oil painting channel. And today I'm going to be doing a little Alla prima study all about the countryside of the Romney Marshes. So let's roll that intro and let's see how we get on. Hi everybody, welcome back. As I said at the start, I'm going to be doing a lovely little Alla prima study for you this afternoon, all about the Romney Marshes in Kent, where I love and I live and where my studio is. Now, I did this in my gallery in High the other day. I wasn't too sure whether I should be doing it there or not because the acoustics in the gallery are a little bit voluminous, a little bit echoey. Wasn't sure how it would come across over on the film, but I felt that it was worth giving it a go. And also there's quite a bit of people walking past and lorries delivering things pulling up outside. So there are sort of areas of the video where I'm sure you're going to pick up a bit of extra sound than you would normally get in my studio at home here. But I felt after all of that was considered that it really was worth having a go. So I did it. I hope you enjoy it, and without further ado, let's get on and let's see what happens. Hi guys, and welcome to this little tutorial. Now, I'm in my gallery. The audio may be a little bit interrupted by people, and it may well also be a little bit tinny because it's quite a voluminous room, so I do apologise for that. Okay, so I'm going to be using a little bit of burnt sienna, and I'm just going to do a very simple drawing. All it is a bit of a field study across the Romney Marshes with some hills in the background, something like that. And then I'm going to suggest there are another couple of trees in the middle distance through there. I think we can get away with that. One there, and maybe another one there. Okay, so I'm going to go and change up to a larger brush, and for that I'm probably going to go in for a nice flat or a nice dagger. I love these daggers. These are all my brushes are rosemary brushes. They tend to be the Evergreen series, and don't forget that there is an affiliate link should you decide to go on to her website and order any brushes. If you just put Paul Apps in capitals in the affiliate link, then that helps me out tremendously, if you wouldn't mind. but I wouldn't recommend brushes to you if I didn't really feel that they were worth using. And I use these pretty much exclusively. Okay, now I am adding in just a little touch of liquid just to make some of this move. And I don't want the pure blue. I'm just going to put a little bit of cadmium red, and that's going to dirty and make a dirty violet colour. A little bit on the warm side, but it is nonetheless dirtier than having a magenta colour in there. So let's just come across here and just literally I'm putting on an initial colour sense to see where I want to take this painting. Alright, I'm just bringing this through and I'm adding some beautiful colours. I'm added a lot more of my cobalt. I actually haven't got any ultramarine blue on my palette today. I can easily rectify that. I'm just being a little lazy. I'm tempted ever so much just to put in a little bit of red, just a bit of the cadmium red. I've got to be careful I don't overdo that because it's very easily done. Just popping in one or two areas of warmth into that cloud. I'm going to bring that down just a little closer to the top of the tree as suggested by our photo. Doesn't have to be spot on as the photo, but I think we've got that nice bit of light going on in there. Alright, I think the sky is done. Now I'm going to leave it and look at it. I may come back in and add to it, but for the moment I think we're good. So what I'm going to use is some of this lovely blue that we've had going on, but now I'm going to put in a little bit of lemon. Cadmium lemon, which is quite a cool yellow. I'm going to mix that into some of that bluish colour that we've had. Want to make it quite green colour, but we want it quite dull. Now I'm going to put that in, and that to me makes a stunning distance hill of the downs without it being in full sun. Maybe a little more lemon, a little bit of the orange, and I'm going to run this all the way through this area here, which is not that dull. I'm going to clean my brush and I'm going to start that mix over again. So let's come in with some orange now, make a little better job of it, a little bit of white, a little bit of lemon, okay, and some of that green, not too much. I don't want orange, but I do want like dry field grass. Some phthalo green and some lemon and a little bit of orange just to shift it off the pure green. Phthalo is an aggressive colour, so be aware of that. I just want to put in our front field, a little bit more lemon, make it a little fresher. It is quite a lively field colour. I'm going to use that same dullish colour, but I want to make a richer dark green. So let's come in and do that. A little bit of red into our phthalo green. Now phthalo green of course, and red and green, complementary. They kill each other off and create a delicious dark. Look at that. And again, we're going to put the same sort of idea. A little bit of green, a little bit more cadmium yellow this time, make it slightly more acidic, and maybe a little bit less acidic than that. Always, as I say, keep mixing around until you're happy with the mix that you're going to be using, and then just literally pop the lights into our trees, into the sunlit side of our trees, like that. So now we are just bringing back some light, a little bit of cool, a little bit of orange. Orange and green, such wonderful companions color-wise, and they just create some wonderful looks. Always searching for these color combos. probably a little too much if I'm honest, but we can get away with that. There we are. That's good. Now I'm going to come back in and I'm cutting in carefully. See, I picked up a little bit of the green there. I've got to disperse, get rid of that. Putting a little shape or two into our tree edge. Bring that shape down, and I'm going to drop down that side there. Wanted that hill to have a bit more of a slope there. So be aware that I've just literally cut in, but there is green paint underneath there, so be aware of that. It will make its presence felt if you aren't careful. There we are. So that makes our hillside just a little better. Just suggesting loads of trees along the escarpment of the hills anyway. So I'm going to put in just the suggestion that there are some trees way off in the distance. It doesn't need too much, just enough to tell the story. Okay, I think we're pretty much sorted. I quite like the composition. If you really want to be a little bit more with it, you can actually add a little bit of warm yellow, quite strong. And you can, as this photo suggests, that you've got a field full of sheep. Now just little taps of the brush suggest so much, don't they? Just little sheep way off there in our field, one or two up there. Hi everybody, I hope you had a lot of fun with that. I enjoyed the process of this little Alla prima study, and if you did, then please give it a big thumbs up. It helps the channel grow. It tells YouTube algorithms that it is a channel that is worth pushing out there and promoting and getting out to a much wider audience, and that would be awesome if you'd sort of do that for me. At the same time, if you're not a subscriber, it costs you nothing to do that, but please subscribe and comment to the channel, because all of that interaction helps it grow. It is a very young channel. I only started it off a few months ago. I separated it from my much larger watercolor channel. I wanted to dedicate the channel purely for oil painters. So if you would help it and subscribe to it and support it, that will push it out there, and it will help me create more content for you guys to enjoy. And while we're on about content, then let me just also let you all know right now that I have actually added a dedicated tier on my Patreon. Now my Patreon has pretty much been watercolor, but I have actually added a pure oil tier to it. It's only $6 a month, and it's the only one there. It's for you guys, and I will be putting full-length, fully narrative videos, one a month, plus anything else that I can put in there. So you're going to get one big full video to enjoy and learn from, and other content that I can add at periods and different times when I get the chance to include a little bit extra for you. So take a look on over to the Patreon. If you want to get involved, awesome, and it'd be fantastic. And it is brand new, so you could well be the very first oil patron that comes on board. But I'd love to invite you there, and I'd love to see you on board, and that would be fantastic. In the meantime, I wish all of you, each of you, very well. Happy painting, enjoy your oils, and I'll catch each and every one of you in the next one. So take care, stay safe, bye-bye. Alla prima study of the Romney Marshes that I did in my gallery very recently. It was recently, it was the other day. Now, if you have enjoyed it and you didn't find the acoustic just a little bit off, no, it's not again then. Hi everybody, welcome back to the oil painting channel, and today I'm going to be doing a painting. Yeah, honest. Okay, but okay, right. If you so I have. Hi everybody, and welcome back to the oil painting channel. And today, channel. Start again then. The countryside of the Romney Marshes in Kent. So let's get down to it. No, let's not get down to it. Please, let's not do that. A Patreon tier within my Patreon purely for water. And then just see how the painting process occurred, even though okay, everybody, to make it grow. And the more of you that push and support the channel right now, it helps me push towards being able to be a bigger channel. And oh, I'm rabbiting on.